Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my new normal, and I'm here to discuss about the gastric sleeve. This is post-operative, and it's been about a good 6 weeks now since I had the operation, and I've just come back from my personal training, and I will be talking some more about the foods that I'm eating at this point. I'm now on full solids now. um, I make it sound like I'm a baby turning from um, the pureed type of food to start lumpy foods, and then graduation to liquidized foods, and then to light foods where you can start eating solids. Well, I'm on full solids now, and it's been 6 weeks. Normally, something like that would normally take up to about maybe 8 weeks, but it seems like I've been able to ingest more of my meals quite easily and readily. The only thing I do have to still watch is the amount that I'm eating, and I'm occasionally trying different things. That's pretty good for my stomach, and I found that eating as little and as often for healthier snacks, where I eat maybe 3 meals a day with two or three snacks in between, as long as they're healthy and it comes in very small quantities, you can get by with that. Um, right now, I think I plateaued a little bit with my weight because I haven't gained any weight and I haven't lost any either. And that's partly to do with maybe the amount of exercise that I'm doing where my muscles are concerned. The main concentration there, along with everything else, I'm not saying that we shouldn't do less of everything else, but my main concentration was to make sure I have more protein in my diet. It is to help to feed the body the way it's supposed to. And when I say proteins, that does, if you have your favorite meats, that's fine, but that should also be in moderation. But I also involve butter bean, kidney beans, lentils, and any enriched food, protein foods that will help. There's also the milkshake, the variety that I do have, and that contains 24 grams. And they do want you to be having as much as 20 plus in your protein at a meal time. So that's what I'm doing. I had an omelet this morning, and it was just one egg, and it contained all my favorite bits in it, like the onions, tomatoes, mushroom, what else? And any peppers, um, and seasoned well with salt and pepper. And I had a little bit of cheese. I didn't have too much cheese because it can be fattening as well. But cheese is a protein, so I added some of that to the egg omelette that I had this morning, and it was in very, very small amount. But it served the purpose. And then I had cantaloupe, two slices of cantaloupe to follow. And with that, it wasn't eaten all in one sitting. Um, so I had to wait a little bit and have the cantaloupe. So making sure that all the foods went down comfortably. And then I had to sit and wait for everything to go down before I could drink water. So that is a one sitting. That was my breakfast. And now later on, after coming back from having my personal training, I had mine done with Kyle today, so that was really good. Hi, Kyle. So he does a studio fitness personal training, and he's fantastic. And I did my next one is going to be with Stuart. Hi, Stuart. When you see this, um, they're amazing. I recommend that anyone who doesn't want to do the gym per se, because I'm not really a gym person. Um, but I think I need to get to grow to do some stuff, even if it's outdoor exercise, walking around. But these guys are amazing. They actually help concentrate on certain parts of your body that you struggle with, and they kind of even it out, because I found that even though I want the upper body strength, to build on the muscles there in my shoulders, under my arms, and chest cavity and all of that stuff. They actually work it in balance where your whole body is getting it, because I had gone out Friday night with some girls. It was a girls' night out, celebration of a birthday, and happy birthday again, Manira. We had a fantastic time, and so we spent the night dancing away. And I was getting my exercise in that moment, and we had to walk to the place. So I put on some kilometers, I put on some mileage on that. So I came home in agony with all my parts of my body in just so much pain. So, especially in my arthritic knee, which is osteoarthritis in the knee and inside the upper part of the calf. Of the knee, I was in extreme pain, and I struggled with lower back pain. So I had the Saturday, because that was a Friday night. I had the Saturday to recover from that, and now today I went and did my personal training, and I was just left with those two issues, just a back problem and the knee, and that was all it was. But I can still feel where I've been stretched and my muscles are working, and the little bit of exercise that I've been doing. I'm telling you, we can burn off so much energy to modify the flab, or the amount of skin that's left. It's fine. We can only work with what we've got. And, it doesn't take a whole lot of money. But I chose to do this personal training as a way of saying it's time for a change. And that's exactly why I've done it. So, to each his own. Everybody will have their own different methods on how they want to exercise. But my concentration for now is to make sure that I'm eating properly and eating well and feeling satisfied from that. And again, I was a bit low on my water intake. And I actually need to up my game with that. But I am continually drinking so much more. My skin is looking so much better, because it was doggedly horrible at one point, while I was in confinement. But that's because obviously the body was going through a shock, and it was going through a nutritional change, and I needed to just top it up. So right now my body mass is changing, to where it's concentration on muscle. So what I was saying earlier was I hadn't lost a lot, and I hadn't gained anything either. It was just the same, but the muscles were being built. So what I'm going to do is I'm leaving off um, the scales a couple weeks or so. I won't, because this is the terrible thing about me. I'll speak for me. When it comes to my weight gain and weight losses, I tend to obsess, and we need to not do that. So basically, I have thrown the scales out of the window, proverbially. Obviously, I'm trying to keep off the scales and not think about it. Just think just ahead on just the amounts of types of food that I'm eating, and that's what I'm concentrating on. So basically, that's what I've got for you today is just what I've been up to, and just to let you guys know that I am actually doing really well within myself. I went back to work last Friday, and that was an experience in itself, seeing everybody again. And everyone told me I looked really well, and they can see the weight loss in my face. That's what everyone was saying, was it was all mostly in my face. They said that I've reduced, and they can see where, but it actually shows. So yes, I'm pleased that my first day wasn't as traumatic as I thought it was going to be. So I kind of took the bull by the horns and just decided that this was going to be a good day, and it was. We've been having some tremendous British weather lately, so I've been enjoying that. So I will end it right here. And all I have to tell you is, for the next time, we will talk some more about the gastric sleeve post-operatively, as to how everyone is doing, And if anyone has any questions, please like, comment, and share. Please subscribe, and we'll have some more answers for you. You take good care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.